Dear board aspirants of class 12, today we are going to have the explanation of chapter number 3 from your Flamingo book, that is Deep Water, written by William Douglas. So before moving ahead in the chapter, let's see the outline of the chapter and the message that the narrator want to convey through the chapter. Basically this chapter is about the hydrophobia. Hydro means water, phobia means fear, the fear of water, and it is about the narrator's determination, his resolution to overcome his phobia and to bounce back. So this is basically the poet want to convey a message that if we are feared of anything in our life, then we have to be determined, because there is only one solution to overcome of any kind of fear is to face it. When you are going to face it, then easily you will overcome it. Never ever try to escape from that. If you will be escaping from that phobia, that fear will take you into its grip, and you will be in complete grip of that phobia, and it will be very difficult for the individual to overcome his phobia in the life. Does not matter if it is any kind of phobia. This chapter is about the hydrophobia, but in each individual in their life they are having the different kind of phobia. Some are feared of appearing in the examination, some are feared when they are moving alone in the darkness, some are feared when they are some are having the aerophobia. Aerophobia means when they are flying in an aeroplane, then they are having aerophobia. Some are having the nomophobia. आपने देखा होगा कुछ लोग अपने पॉकेट पे बार बार ऐसे हाथ रखते हैं, मेरा मोबाइल कहीं गायब तो नहीं हो गया. They are feared of losing their mobile phone. Nomophobia. So the different kinds of phobia. आपने लड़कियों को देखा होगा, स्पेशली गर्ल्स, डोंट माइंड दैट. मैंने ऐसे ही कहा क्योंकि ये कॉमन है, क्योंकि उन्हें एक तरह का फोबिया होता है इंसेक्ट का, कि जैसे छिपकली देख लिया तो वो बहुत तेजी से चिल्लाती हैं, कॉकरोच देख लिया तो बहुत तेजी से चिल्लाती हैं. तो दिस इज आल्सो फोबिया. So some different people are having the different kind of phobia in their life. हम इसमें देखेंगे कि deep water is especially talking about hydrophobia. That, and in the whole chapter we will see that how the narrator was suffering from his hydrophobia since his childhood. Then how his determination, his resolution, his continuous and sincere effort helped him to overcome his phobia, to overcome his fear. So see, today we are going to start the explanation of the chapter from this first paragraph. It had happened when I was 10 or 11 years old. I had decided to learn to swim. There was a pool at the YMCA in the Yakima that offered exactly the opportunity. So the chapter is starting with the scene that the narrator William Douglas is saying that he was 10 or 11 years old at that time. So when he decided to learn swimming, so in order to learn swimming, he decided to join the YMCA swimming pool. One YMCA swimming pool was there that was offering such an opportunity for the learners. So he wanted to learn swimming, and the Yakima river was the treacherous. Most mother continuously warned against it. So it was connected with that Yakima river. There was a pool at the YMCA in Yakima. It was connected with the Yakima river. Yakima was the most dangerous river. The narrator's mother always used to warn him regarding that Yakima river, and each cases of drowning in the Yakima river was fresh and alive in narrator's mind. And it was only 2 or 3 feet deep at the shallow end, and while it was 9 feet deep at the other. The drop was gradual. I got a pair of water wings and went to the pool. I hated to walk naked into it and show my skinny leg, but I subdued my pride and did it. And when the narrator joined YMCA pool, so at that time the pool was the safest place, because it was 2 or 3 feet deep at the shallow and it was 9 feet deep at another side. He got a pair of water wing and he decided to learn swimming. In the beginning he was hesitating to go naked in that swimming costume inside the pool, because he was feeling humiliated, he was feeling embarrassed, but finally he subdued his pride and finally he decided to learn swimming. From the beginning, however, I had an aversion to the water when I was in it. This started when I was 3 or 4 years old, and father used to take him to the beach of California, and father took me to the beach of California. So in the beginning he was feeling very feared. Why? Because all it started when the narrator was 3 to 4 years old, and his father used to take him to the beach of California. So when he was at the beach and the sea waves were knocking at the shore, he was completely buried into the water, his breath was gone, and he thought that he was about to die. At that time his father used to pat on his back, he patted on his back, and he used to say that you are a brave boy and why are you feared of that. But when he was 3 or 4 year old, at that time, since that time, that hydrophobia developed in him. So in order to overcome his hydrophobia, he decided to learn swimming. But when he entered into the pool, his hydrophobia again taken him into the grip, and he started feeling fear. But with the help of the water wing, and by seeing his colleagues, by seeing his other companion who were swimming in the pool, he started paddling his leg, and gradually he started feeling comfortable into the water. And after that, it had happened only 3 or 4 days since he joined the YMCA pool, and he started feeling ease, comfortable into the water. But on next day, when after a few days, when he reached to the pool, and he reached there earlier, but nobody else arrived there. So he decided to sit at the edge of the pool, because he did not dare to enter into the pool alone. He sat on the edge of the pool and started waiting for other boys. At the same time, a boy who was nearly 18 year old, and the boy, he went to him and asked him in a funny way. It was just a fun only, and in a funny way he asked that, "Hi skinny, how do you want to be ducked?" And in a fun, it was just a joke, and that joke became very serious. He has picked him and tossed him and thrown him into the pool, and he told that, "Go and make a dive." He was not knowing about that boy that he was suffering from hydrophobia. जैसा कि हम कभी कभी करते हैं कि किसी के साथ ऐसा मजाक कर देते हैं कि वो डर जाता है, जैसे किसी को स्नेक फोबिया हो, ठीक है, आप उसे प्लास्टिक वाला या नकली वाला स्नैक ले आकर के उसके गले में डाल दे रहे हैं, और आपको पता नहीं है कि उसे स्नैक फोबिया, उसे स्नैक से बहुत ज़्यादा डर लगता है, तो भाई उसको कार्डियक अरेस्ट भी हो सकता है, उसको हार्ट अटैक हो सकता है, उसकी जान जा सकती है। तो हमें किसी के साथ ऐसा मजाक भी नहीं करना चाहिए। तो ये क्या हुआ, ये बॉय उधर बैठा हुआ था जिसको हाइड्रोफोबिया था, तो एक लड़का आता है, वो उसे मजाक में पुल में फेंक देता है, कहता है, "गो एंड एंजॉय, हाई स्किनी, हाउ डू यू वांट टू बी डक्ड?" क्या तुम डू यू वांट टू बी डक्ड, डू यू वांट टू मेक अ डाइव, go and enjoy it. He was not aware about his condition. He was not knowing that the boy was suffering from hydrophobia. When the boy was thrown into the pool, he landed in the same position, and directly he went inside the pool. He started getting down. And at that time he could not get what to do. His legs seems paralyzed, and his his lungs were about to burst. He was suffocating. He started getting towards the bottom side, but still his mind was working. Suddenly his mind was struck with an idea, and he made a plan that when his feet will touch the bottom, when he will feel the tiles under his feet, he will collect all his strength, he will make a big jump, and he will come on the surface, and easily he will float, and he will come out of the pool. The same strategy was there. So when he started getting down, and when he felt the tiles under his feet, he made a big jump with all his strength. And when he opened his eyes, he found that he could not come out of the water. Only finally his nose that come out of the water, and through his nostrils he could breathe some air. And after that, it was again the same journey started. Again he started getting down. Means his first effort was not as much as appropriate that he could come out of the pool, and it was almost useless. He could not come out of the pool. And the same journey again started. He started getting towards the bottom side, but this time to make a big jump, it was a great task for him, because his lungs were about to burst, his hand, his legs seems paralyzed, his hydrophobia has taken him into complete grip, and his mind, but his still only one thing was there, the pounding of his heart and his brain, that he could think. These two indications were there that were the reminder that still he was alive. Otherwise he could do nothing. Only he was getting toward the bottom side of the pool, and he was very feared. So up to here, go through the lessons, go through the line, and make the revision. In our next video, in the second part, I will discuss what happened with the boy, how he overcome his hydrophobia, how he was rescued at the pool, and whether he tried again to for swimming or not, how he overcome his hydrophobia, what strategies, what plan did he make to overcome his hydrophobia, what happened with the boy. We will see all these things in our next video in part 2 of this chapter, the deep water. Thank you everybody, thank you very much.